Hey my lovelies, welcome back to the Oracle of Starlight. Today we are exploring something magical, the butterfly effect. You may have heard of this theory that says a butterfly flapping its wings can create a storm somewhere else in the world. Whether taken literally or symbolically, it reminds us that the smallest moments carry the greatest power. Everything you are right now, your relationships, every door that opened, every door that quietly closed, a random encounter, that simple conversation started with one moment you probably don't even remember. That's the butterfly effect. Today I'm going to show you the flutter you are about to feel. 3 butterflies, 3 timelines. One of them is yours. It will show you the small choice or the moment that you set your future in motion. The ripple it's creating, even if you can't see it, and where it lands, the effect or the outcome. Take a deep breath and look at the 3 butterflies on your screen. Don't overthink. The one you are drawn to first is the one meant for you. Your butterfly has already caught your eye. Let's prepare the piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You could stay only for your pile or listen to all 3. Your energy knows which one is speaking to you. Pile 1, your butterfly. The blue Morpho. The blue Morpho. This butterfly represents transformation that happens quietly beneath the surface before anyone, including you, notice. Okay. The flutter, the ripple, the hurricane, and your guidance. The flutter is what started. When the wings first fluttered, what started at that time? Okay, so your flutter was a moment of choosing yourself. Maybe you said no to something you always said yes to. Maybe you walked away from a conversation, a room. 8 of Wands. Look at this beautiful image. You have the waterfall and you have these wands, all sparkly. Okay, wands is the energy of action, things moving quickly, things happening really very fast. You barely have time a split second to make a decision. So what started was, maybe I feel Eight of Wands is a beautiful positive card. It speaks of success, fast moving action, being quick. So what started was some action of yours that you did it, you had to act upon really very quickly. It was, maybe you had some kind of a pressure, a deadline. Maybe people, were the cause of the pressure, and some decision was made quickly, very quickly. Maybe you didn't even get a chance to think about it. See, all said and done, it's really lovely. But that split second decision, which was forced upon you, or maybe you were pressurized, is what started. Something that made you feel that this cannot happen again and again. If there's a decision that needs to be made in your life, you want to not dilly-dally over it, but definitely get time to think about it. When you decided, okay, you know what, something is going to be, something has to be done, and you have to do it, it has to be now, everyone is doing it, that kind of thing. So that was your flutter. Okay, what is happening right now? We called it the ripple. What is happening right now is the choice you made is rearranging what or who is around you. It is not a loss, but a clearing of space. What is happening right now? Okay, exchanging gifts. The fish. Exchanging gifts. Exchanging gifts is similar to the energy of Six of Pentacles. What you are doing right now is understanding the law of giving and receiving. Okay, right now this is what you're understanding. How much is your input in decisions? And is there the giving and receiving, is it balanced? This is a beautiful time. A very enriching, very empowering period that is coming up for you. You have everything that you need. You are giving and receiving. But where it is related to the flutter, what you are thinking is, am I really giving equally? Or are things just taken from me? Are decisions taken from my hand? Is there value in what I'm giving? That is happening right now. You are looking at your situation in a very different manner. So you are putting in the hard work and you are entitled to all that you have worked for. Now you're looking at that. That is it equal? Is it at a balance? Right? You are weighing the pros and cons of what earlier you felt was excuse me, okay, it's normal. There are some people who are quick in making decisions. Maybe your partner, maybe a family member, a dear friend. They are quick. They don't want to dilly-dally or waste time. So it's like, come on. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. So your guidance right now, what you are asking yourself, what's happening right now is, you are rearranging things. What are you okay with? What are you not okay with? And the energy of the fish. Fish, okay, connected to water. Fish, we understand one thing is, if you see the movements of the fish, there's a lot of restlessness. Whenever it moves, of course, there's grace, there's beauty, right? But there's also restlessness. So right now, what you are thinking of is also about, this bringing a restless feeling inside you. And you are, because of that, you're not focused anymore. So you are thinking so much, it's like your energy is scattered. It's too thin. Too many things are coming, too many distractions. What you need to do is find calmness. When something is taken out of your hand and it's not okay, that is what's creating this restlessness. That sometimes why are choices taken out of my hand? Why am I not given a chance or the time to think about it? Some people are quick, snap decisions, they are great at that. But some people like their time to think, to take action. 8 of Wands. If action needs to be taken, it has to be well thought, planned. No procrastination, but definitely time to think. So this transformation that's slowly coming into you is how you make your decisions. How are you moving forward? Something is changing in the way you think or do things. It's like there's nothing, you're not losing out on anything. You're making space. You're making space of new way of thinking, new way of looking at things. And what is this flutter and ripple leading you to? The hurricane that it's coming. That is the outcome you are leading towards. Father of Wands, King of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Beautiful, powerful cards. Ace of Swords. Yes, absolute clarity. Do you see that lightning? It's like, in the darkness, suddenly you have that flash which comes. So what is happening? What is the outcome of this flutter and ripple is now clarity is coming to you. You are becoming much more clearer in how you handle situations. Things that earlier were, there was confusion, there was maybe even manipulation. Not, it's a harsh word, but just, to give you an idea, maybe that is what it was. And then now what's happening is there is clarity. You're looking at things carefully. It's like, as if kind of a truth is revealing itself to you. When the lightning strikes, that the whole area, the whole world seems to light up for a second. It's as though you see things clearly. And even after the lightning is out, you have got the message. You have seen a picture. So the outcome of this is you have realized, you have understood, you have seen things, and you decide the power of your mind. Ace of Swords. Swords is the energy of our thoughts, right? What do we think? The conversation which we have with ourselves, we have with ourselves in our mind. So the power of Ace of Swords is coming, bringing clarity to you, and it's showing you the picture. And then you have the Father of Wands, the King of Wands. Very powerful energy. This is the energy of someone who is not afraid of, changes. There is this kind of confidence. There is this kind of, looking at things. Again, see, did you notice the lightning? Here also we have 2 lightning bolts, and here also. But see, the color of the lightning bolt is so different. King of Wands energy. Okay, your energy is changing. Whatever you are doing, whether you are at work or you are at home, whatever you're doing, there's something in your mind that's going on. Something that's, you're thinking about things during conversations with others, as you're traveling. Some kind of awakening, some kind of realization is coming to you. Okay, and you're slowly, this energy is what you are embodying. You're becoming someone who is not, confused or erratic in your behavior. You are calm, you're confident, and you're also able to think differently. You're able to look at a situation and say, okay, this sounds good. You're not afraid, to try out different things. Oh, did you hear that? You're not afraid. I love that. Creativity is what's coming into you. And also, King of Wands is said to be a visionary. Before anything begins, before they take a step, okay, they have an idea of what they are working towards, what they would like in their life. Definite amazing energy is what is coming into your life. And then we have the rune. What guidance does the rune have for you? The hurricane, the outcome that is, coming, you're heading towards, it is a version of your life where you are chosen instead of chasing. Either an opportunity is coming, a person is coming, or some kind of recognition is coming, reminding you when you choose yourself. And what does the rune have to say? The Northeast rune. The Northeast rune is talks of when difficult times come, how are you holding yourself? How are you conducting yourself? It is about, when tough times come in life, there are certain times where we stumble or we are not able to handle and we need help. But Northeast comes to tell you about how resilient you're becoming. How resilient you're becoming in hard times. You realize that you need to persevere. You are enough. Okay? I have the book. Let me just check this out. Northeast. Right. Excuse me. Okay. Is there any creature tougher or more tenacious, robust and resilient than the honey badger? No matter what life throws at her, she uses it to learn, grow and become even stronger. Northeast tells you something you probably already know. Life can be hard. Yet it is often through our sufferings and our labor that we truly learn the powerful stuff we are made of. So in this reading, this message is that you are made of bold and powerful magic. Have faith and persevere. It's like a 180 degrees turn. Times where things were not in your, where you feel things are not in your hand, and it may be something that's happened repeatedly, and now things are changing. The flutter, the ripple, the outcome. You are changing. That is so beautiful. The Morpho butterfly. Okay, let's do this. Before you go, place your hand over your heart and repeat this. Take a deep breath. The flutter has already happened. I trust the ripple. And I welcome the hurricane. Close your eyes and visualize a butterfly gently landing on your hand. You can barely feel its touch. And then lifting off again, sealing your message. If this reading resonated, do like it and subscribe so you don't miss the next spread bringing you guidance and messages. Stay safe, my lovelies. Stay blessed. Pile 2. The butterfly that you chose is the Monarch Butterfly. The Monarch Butterfly. This butterfly is a traveler. It represents effects that come from movement. A decision to go somewhere, to try something. Okay, movement that's changing your energy, movement that's bringing some kind of change in the way you think. Okay, the way you think, the way you look at what's happening around you. Okay, we begin with the flutter, moving on to the ripple, the hurricane, and the final guidance. The flutter. The flutter is what started, right? The butterfly effect. What started? Your flutter was an act of courage, disguised as something ordinary. A message you sent, a place you showed up to, an application you submitted, a call that you made, something that you maybe said no to. Let's see. 7 of Wands. Right. See, this also talks of movement, some step that you took. Maybe you always stood on this side feeling very safe and feeling, it's okay. Whatever is there on the other side, I don't need it. Do I really have to do this? It's okay. Somehow something was postponed, thinking that you are absolutely comfortable where you are, and then came the movement. An act of courage, something which really, you had to really prepare yourself, give it a lot of thought, visualized it in your mind, and you've taken a step. See how she is standing there. It seems to be something that is sturdy, that has been used many times. She is looking at her surroundings, here, there, right, left. She has something in her hand to support her. That is a wand. Wand speaks of action, of fire, of forward movement. And she has decided, I would like to go to the other side and see what life has for me. Many people have told me, why don't you try this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you take that step? When are you going to do that? And it's something that's really good for you. So that is your flutter. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands requires a lot of courage. Whatever you're thinking of doing, it requires a lot of courage. It's like, you have challenged yourself. And after a lot of thought, after a lot of, bring that energy of, yes, I am absolutely fine. 7 is a beautiful number. I'm absolutely fine. I can take care of myself. And if there are naysayers or someone who feels not a good idea, that's okay. Because I have, listened to what people have said, but this decision is yours alone. So this is actually the card of movement. And that when you take that step, the amazing things, that can flow into your life. Creative energy, success, growth, forward movement, moving ahead. Somewhere maybe you were there at a point, whether it's your career or a relationship or your personal growth. It was like, okay, I'm fine. But now fine is no longer okay for you. So that is your flutter. That action that you took or you are going to take. Okay? What is the ripple that is forming? What is happening right now? Higher power. And the wolf. Beautiful. Higher power. What is happening right now? Yes. Earlier, which maybe that sound, that voice was muffled, but now it's loud and clear. You can hear that, that message inside you that says, come on, you can do it. You have that confidence, you have courage, you have sat and thought about it, and now you're taking that step. And higher power. I feel you may have also got some kind of sign, maybe something that you heard. I don't know why I feel something that you heard. A child said something to you. I don't know, I just got the image of a young person. Something that the child or a young adult said that clicked with you. And that is all that you needed. Number 4, such a beautiful number of balance, of bringing that kind of, where you decide, yes, I am safe, I can move ahead, and you connected with the divine so beautifully. You also realize that you're not alone. And then you have the energy of the wolf. This animal spirit. See, wolves they roam in a pack. They are also loners. But one thing that they're very, very particular about is protection. When they are alone, they are not afraid. But when they are with their family, protection is topmost on their mind. They are not reckless. They watch, they observe, and only then they take that step. Right? I feel, after this reading, do connect with the wolf. Maybe sit in silence and close your eyes and try and see if you can visualize. Okay, I'm sharing something which I did when I used to sit to meditate or just sit in silence. Once I just sort of left myself open to see, is there any animal that's trying to connect with me? And I was able to do that. And it was beautiful. Maybe wolf is your spirit animal and it's coming as a protector. So what's happening right now, let's come back to the original thing. What's happening right now is that you have learned lessons and you're not being judgmental at all. You're not judging yourself. You have taken that step, there is forward movement, and you are being strong, and the higher power also says that you are protected. You're letting go of fears. That's what's happening. I know some of you may have absolutely different guidance when you look at the wolf. I would love it if you could share with us. Right. So, the ripple. It's put you, this ripple that's happening, it's put you on the radar, someone's radar, or has opened a door, which you can't really see now. You may feel, okay, I'm not really waiting for anything, but behind the scenes, your name, your work is being spoken about. The seed that you planted is taking root. What is happening right now? Your actions have been noticed. People have noticed that change in you. People have noticed the forward movement. Sometimes, unfortunately, every forward movement is not praised, appreciated, or applauded. Sometimes some forward movement is not really looked at very happily. But you don't have to worry because you're protected. Even if you don't know right now, but things are changing behind the scenes. Your environment. And then we have the hurricane, the outcome. A genuine shift is coming. A new environment, a role, maybe a new circle of people. This butterfly, the monarch butterfly, goes thousands of miles away to flap its wings. Where it is, it also migrates thousands of miles. And there also, it flutters its wings beautifully. You are doing the same. Okay. Wheel of Fortune and Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So beautiful. What is this leading you towards? While you stood there wondering what you are going to move towards, did you even imagine that this is what you're moving towards? Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is changing. Fortune has turned in your favor. What you never thought possible, or what you thought, I don't know. The cycle is changing. I think this was your karmic, decision. Because you decided to take that step and move forward, this is what is coming for you. It's your karma. The Wheel of Fortune is always in motion. It's possible to go for months or even years without feeling its presence. But subtle things are happening under the surface. See, we spoke about this. Behind the scenes, things are changing. It's like you can look at it like an eye, an eye that is, looking at you. It sees you. So beautiful. Don't be surprised if there will be, a change of course. You've taken that step. So your confidence, there's more boldness, and there's also a change in thinking where you are more adventurous now. Know that whatever you're moving towards is something amazing and positive. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is personal victory. A personal, a major milestone where there's a feeling of satisfaction. You're taken care of. Your finances are in a beautiful condition. Look at these feathers. Feathers we often associate with angels. It's like you have divine guidance, divine help. The divine is with you, and it's not going to let any of these pentacles go away. Very safely, your pentacles are in place for you. You're manifesting good health, a happy home. It's always, such a card is always, welcomed with a lot of gratitude. It's the result of your hard work, of your decision. That is why the wheel has changed and this amazing, guidance has come for you. So, in your career, you can look forward to a promotion. You can also, those who are thinking of starting a family, beautiful, positive sign. And you are enjoying the finer things of life. There is peace, there's joy, there's contentment. Life is going on. You are handling things. But deep within, there's this kind of a warmth that says all is well. I'm taken care of. I'm also taking care of others. There's stability. Such a beautiful guidance. Just imagine one small step, I don't know. And this is what happens. What does the rune have to say? The kanas. Oh, do you see that? Beautiful. Fire. Books. Right. Kanas is the rune of clarity. It's like, there's been like kind of a lost feeling, not enough light, and suddenly you have light coming. Books also give me the idea that you have learned something. There is some knowledge that you're gaining. Maybe you're going to learn something, some kind of maybe some workshop, a course, some new learning is coming your way, and that is going to help you. See, it actually, the flame, the fire, the light is helping you to learn something. Knowledge. Is it a course that you're doing? Is it a kind of a new learning that is coming your way? And that's going to bring so much of clarity. When light is shed, okay, there are many things which are hidden in the darkness, and then they are out in the open. So for you, that is the guidance. It's a kind of a spiritual awakening that's coming to you. Whatever moved you to take that step, the divine power is with you. It is a spark that's igniting your personal growth. Just visualize, a flame or a torch that's friendly, that's warm. So beautiful. And the Kanas rune is also connected to the divine feminine energy. There's illumination, there is transformation, there's clarity. So all this is coming to you. You are being inspired. After taking that one step, you are inspired. I feel this beautiful butterfly effect that's happening. It's going to transform your life in a very, very amazing manner. I see a lot of changes happening in your life. Financially, there's stability, there's security. The way you are, the way you converse, the way you connect with people is changing. It is stronger. And also good health. If there was some kind of health issue that was troubling you, that is absolutely clearing. Good health, very strong powers of recuperation. Like a relief that is not a short-term relief, not at all. Whatever other things are happening in your life, you get that confidence and strength to handle it. You are supported, you are guided, and this is a good time to start something new. Maybe it's related, maybe this card is giving that message. Where is, let me read what else Kanas has to say. Maybe something about teaching. Okay, here. The acquisition of wisdom, knowledge and insight has been the owl's forte since the beginning of time. Kana speaks of artistic and technical ability. Oh, so something new that you're learning. You're honing your craft, lighting your way through the dark. It's so beautiful. Wow. The companion of many goddesses across many cultures, the owl is the holder of their occult secrets. In Hindu mythology, we have goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, and the owl, especially the white owl, is connected to her. So that we already saw. Major changes, the wheel of fortune. So if there were any kind of issues related to your finances, wow, that is clearing. Wealth, prosperity, abundance is coming your way. Such a beautiful reading. Okay. Before you go, I'd like you to do something. Place your hand over your heart and repeat this. The flutter has already happened. I trust the ripple and I welcome the hurricane. Close your eyes and visualize this beautiful butterfly, the monarch butterfly, or any butterfly, gently landing on your hand. You can barely feel that touch. And then lifting off again, sealing your message. So beautiful. If you like this reading, if this reading resonated with you, do like it and subscribe so you do not miss the next spread bringing you guidance and messages. Stay safe, my lovelies. Stay blessed. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Your butterfly, the emerald swallowtail. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. This butterfly represents effects tied to release, forgiveness, or letting something rest. Oh, right. I was wondering where the card is. Oh, yes. Cards were happily jumping out. One extra card. So we'll begin with the flutter. What started? The ripple, what's happening right now? The hurricane, that is the outcome, and some rune guidance. The flutter. Your flutter was forgiveness of someone else or of yourself. It may have been something quiet and you just stopped carrying it. Something that was there at the back of your mind, in your heart, and it always held that space. It would just pop out of the blue. But now you have handled it and you have stopped carrying it. 8 of Swords. Oh. Maybe at a very tough time, that is how you felt. And because of this feeling of being tied down, you were not there for somebody, or out of fear you made a decision that, let someone down, or you let yourself down, because this is how you saw yourself. I'm tired. I don't know what to do. My hands are tied. I'm not able to see what's happening. You genuinely felt, wow, did you see that? Yes, we will check this next. So you genuinely felt you could not do something. You could not do anything. If it was for somebody else also, they have, they remember it now. And maybe they have never forgiven you. Or maybe it's you. You could not forgive yourself. It's always been there. And very often things come up. I shouldn't have said that. What if I'd just said this? What if I'd just done that? What if I'd just been there? Again and again these thoughts come. And now finally, this beautiful butterfly, the butterfly effect of this butterfly is that you are letting go, you're forgiving, you're letting something rest. It happened. No more questioning yourself or asking why. You just let it rest. You have stopped carrying it, you're forgiven somebody else, you're forgiven yourself. It happened, it's in the past, time to move on. What is happening right now? That is the ripple. That release, what you have released, is untangling, opening or untangling something you didn't even realize was not it. Sometimes actions which we, in the past we have done and they are there, they do not just sit there. It affects so many things that happen in our life. So many of our decisions, so many of the words we speak, so many of our actions, somewhere what's there in your mind, in your heart, which happened some time ago, it definitely affects. So the ripple is that release is untangling something you didn't even know was knotted or connected. An old pattern in how you work, how you love, how you trust. That is what is happening right now. Truth be told. Oh. Yin, divine feminine energy, octopus. Right. Truth be told. Very, very clear. It's sometimes some situations, some experiences that happen in our life. And, we go on and we are not able to find an answer. Sometimes, not just that, sometimes you're not ready to face the truth. So maybe what's happening right now, the effect of this butterfly is that you are honestly looking at a picture. Are you holding on to something that happened some time back, many years ago, or in the recent past? Now what can you do about it? Can something be done? Maybe you can have a talk, maybe, first and foremost, heal yourself. Honestly, you look at it. You don't just keep pushing it. Thought comes and you push it. No, not now. You are accepting things as they are. This is what happened. This is how I felt. If you felt that way, what do you do about that? You felt you couldn't do anything. You felt, you were not able to see what would happen, what would be the result of your actions. You felt your hands were tied. This is what it is. So truth be told, you see that it's like, a window has opened. And you have the owl. We always associate owl with, clarity, wisdom, intuition, eyes being opened, and your eyes are open now. And you see these lovely hearts that are coming out. So beautiful. It's like universe is telling you, forgive yourself. The window has opened. Suddenly you're getting a glimpse of something that was, maybe long buried or buried deep. Now the window is open. Clarity is coming in. Light is coming in. You're able to see the truth. Nobody else is doing that for you. You are doing that yourself. The divine is doing that. And there's love. There's so much of beautiful love, peace. When you love yourself, forgive yourself. That is so beautiful. Things are becoming transparent. There's clarity and communication is also improving. 14, number 5. This is a major transformation in your life. It's going to bring that kind of a peace that, you didn't even know you needed. So lovely. Whether it's in a relationship or whether it is related to your personal, growth, you'll start listening to yourself. And also this card also talks of some communication or some conversation that needs to be had. Maybe what's there in your mind, you sit with someone you are close and comfortable with, and just speak your truth, what you felt and how you feel now. So lovely. And yin, the energy of the divine feminine, is standing by your side. What more do you need? The energy of the divine feminine is of receiving, of nurturing, of accepting. The divine feminine. You are nurturing yourself. You are looking at yourself again. You're not judging yourself. All the love, the guidance, that clarity that is coming, you are receiving that. And you now have decided that this is what I need to do. I don't know, this is the energy of receiving. I feel this message actually tells me that there is an apology that is coming to you. An apology from someone, at that time, at that tough time, which you felt you deserve, is coming to you. That is why it's the energy of receiving. I also feel that if it's you, then you are understanding yourself and forgiving yourself. And then we have the octopus. The octopus energy, what is happening right now? The octopus is, sometimes I feel, you look at the tentacles all over the place. So many things reaching out, wants to, you see an octopus. It's just tentacles are reaching out, checking where it is, what is around, what is near, what is far, just to sense like what is happening. So right now what's happening is that something is changing within you. How you work, how you love, how you trust. So just like an octopus, what you are doing is now, first and foremost, boundaries. The octopus really, if you look at this, its tentacles are all over the place. There are no boundaries. Tentacles reach out any corner. Even if you see it in a tank, it's constantly touching and feeling, and okay, that is the way it survives. But for you, what are you realizing? One thing, you're realizing that you need to have boundaries. Your personal boundaries for others as well. And also, I don't know, it also gives me the feeling that maybe at some time you sort of went too deep in somebody else's issues. So now you have learned that lesson, or you have realized that this is what I need to do. Others have an issue, I can be a listener, but maybe if they ask for advice, yes, but not more than that. Maybe there are people you're close to, but now you have learned that closeness does not mean oversharing. Because that would be one of the things that sometimes drops all walls, and that is super scary. And it also, you are carrying somebody else's energy. So many. And I also feel the hands tied. Why is it so significant? Maybe overreaching, oversharing, being too close. Maybe that could be the issue, that some harsh words were spoken. But hey, things are changing, things are getting better. Now you are learning. And then you have the outcome, the hurricane. So what is the hurricane doing? It's leading you towards peace that feels almost unfamiliar. Yeah, I did, we spoke about peace that you didn't even know that you were looking for. Suddenly you feel there is more room in your heart. Forgiveness is doing that. So what is the hurricane? The Emperor and the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, lovely. Okay, so what is happening right now is, what you are understanding is that maybe 5 of Pentacles, the energy of Pentacles is like a fear that you were carrying with you, and maybe that is the reason certain situations happen. You were in a situation where there was some kind of fear. You felt something was slipping out of your hand, and maybe that is a reason there were no boundaries. Also, I feel that is the reason where there was so much worry that you did not know, that you need to first sit with yourself to find out why is this happening. When we are scared, when it's related to our security, anyway, when it's related to our financial times, when there are some hard, tough times going on in our life, it could be maybe something related to your health, your job, related to your finances. And see the dark colors. What you felt was a tough time, and that is why you reached out, or that is why you felt, I need to cross boundaries, I just need to be there. And that anxiety is just worked against you. So now, truth be told, you're looking at this situation, you're looking at what it was. You found that, first you needed to quieten your mind, find your calmness, and then take action. And then you have the energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is energy of complete security. See, now when you're understanding what was the reason, how are you, how the yin energy, the divine feminine energy is working with you, how your boundaries are up, your energy is also changing. It's taking you towards peace. It's like, someone has just switched on a light, and suddenly you see, oh, this is what it was. This is what I needed to see. Looking things at face value. And when you do that, so much of awareness, you have the energy of the Emperor. Decisive, very stable energy. Suddenly you say, okay, these are things that I must be very careful about. This is what I'm okay with, but this is something that I'm not going to step into. A change in the way you connect with people. In the ripple we spoke about, an old pattern, how you is going to change. What's going to change? How you work, how you love, how you trust. So that is changing. You drop all baggages. You drop all fears, anything related to what happened, I did wrong, he did wrong, she did something, that was not right, wrong. And this is, when you look at this tree, what thought comes to mind is, when you are on the top of the tree, how far and wide you can see. That is what's happening. It's like you on the top of the tree, your perspective is changing. You're able to look at the situation from a higher perspective. And the gaps in the middle are being filled. Wow. That is the outcome. And what energy is the rune bringing? Othala. Oh. The Othala rune. Let me find the book. Okay. Right. Look at the beautiful home the little hermit crab has inherited from the crab that came before him. It's, what is coming to you, how carefully are you taking care of it? Your resources, actual physical resources, and what resources you have within you. That is what you're taking care of. The rune's guidance is look after that. Othala asks you to look at your place in time and space. It calls for wise management of resources. What do you have? What are you empowered with? You look at things clearly. As I said, in your top of the tree, you're able to look at your life, people who are around you. What are your circumstances at present? Who are you at present? It's like, things are brighter. The emperor energy is security for sure. Security, authority, stability. He's the emperor. That is your outcome. You are becoming the emperor. So now your energy is stable, it's steady. Your experiences, your bag of resources are these, your experiences, your lessons, your skills now are empowering you. Your energy is definitely rising. There'll be, I feel like major changes are coming in your attitude. A new understanding of life is coming. That is so beautiful. And also, help. The way this hermit crab is taking care of this shell, which was handed over to him by another crab. So you will always have support. And also, very positive energy where it comes to finances. Income is money that is flowing into your life is definitely increasing. People are there and your home is of importance right now. So beautiful. A breakthrough is coming. It's like a period of darkness is just changing. There is light. I feel this is like an eclipse that is clearing in your life. That is so beautiful. Okay. The emerald swallowtail. Before you go, place your hand over your heart and repeat. The flutter has already happened. I trust the ripple and I welcome the hurricane. Close your eyes and visualize the emerald swallowtail or any butterfly landing on your hand. So gently, you can barely feel. It lands on your hand and then lifts off again, sealing your message. If this reading resonated with you, do like it and subscribe so you don't miss the next spread bringing you guidance and messages. Stay safe, my lovelies. Stay blessed.